Hello, you guys. Welcome back. Whoa. Hey, you guys. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Steven, accompanied by Queen Taylor, and that's how that intro is supposed to go. But saying hello threw it right the F off.
Hello.
Well, hello yourself.
We've been requested a billion times to do The Sound of Silence by Disturbed. And I had this conversation with somebody in their comments saying, listen, buddy, I live in America. I've heard of Disturbed's version of Sound of Silence a billion times.
Mm-hmm.
It's on every single rock radio station ever.
I actually thought they were the original artists because this is the version that I'd like always heard.
Yes. Not the Simon and Garfunkel.
No.
one. Yeah. So how do I say this? I got convinced to watch the performance because the performance was supposedly, in this person's word, a masterpiece. Now, what is your experience with Disturbed? Did you like them growing up?
I did. I haven't listened to them in a very long time, but this was my type of music, like back in the day when I was like, 10, 11, 12, 14. Yeah. So I really like them. I really enjoyed this song. Like I said, I initially thought this was their song because it's the only one that I heard. I don't even know if I've heard the original, to be honest with you.
No,
I couldn't tell you if I've heard it unless I actually heard it and be like, okay, yeah or no. But I think their tone is really cool with it. So I think this is going to be fun.
I think if this is a masterpiece like it's been described to me, it's going to be well worth the watch. Mm-hmm. So you guys, let's hop on over the video and let's get it started.
Please welcome Disturbed!
Darkness, my old friend.
Oh, wow.
I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, neath the halo of a street lamp. I turned my collar to the cold and damp, when my eyes were stared by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking, people hearing without listening, people writing songs and voices never shared, and no one dared disturb the sound of silence. Fools say that you do not know, silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words and I might teach you, take my arms and I might reach you, but my words like silent raindrops fell, echoed in the wells of silence, and the people bowed sign said the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls and tenement halls, whispered in the sound of silence.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Sheesh. I've heard that song a billion times. It's literally on one of my playlists that I play pretty regularly. It's never made me cry.
It teared me up a little bit.
I don't even know what happened.
I think so. When you hear the studio track, I don't think it's a good. Like, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
The studio track is amazing, but when you A, see the performance, but B, hear the tone in David's voice, it is it's almost like I got taken back a little bit because I
Yeah.
was like, man, that's coming from the Disturbed lead singer. That's coming from Disturbed, because his voice just, it was powerful.
Mhm.
And it was just so different from what I've never heard of Disturbed live, by the way. It's not really a thing. And just for me personally. So to see it, to hear his voice, I'm like, why aren't they doing this more often? Like, he's got an incredible voice. And then the tone of this, the whole ensemble was just very powerful. And I don't think I ever listened to the song with appreciation the way that I did.
Yeah.
I think there's recent things that have occurred to us, like my mother getting diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, us moving down here. We made a whole update video. And I think just like sitting back and listening to this, because Disturbed is one of my mom's favorite bands, it just kind of like, I don't know, pierced through me. I was captivated. I was listening to it. I think just the whole thing was just breathtaking.
I fully agree. I think powerful is the best word to describe this because,
Right.
like I said, I'd listened to this song 1,000 times. It never hit me. And I don't even mean emotionally, like in the way that it made me like cry a little bit, but I mean, as much as I love the song, yeah, I just don't know that I had the appreciation that I had for it after listening to this specific, I guess, version of it. Because this, I don't know what
This was good.
it did, but it just like pierced right through my skin suit and spoke to my soul.
Yeah. I mean,
it's just crazy that it was powerful.
It being live, the acoustic, the whole, like I said, the whole ensemble, and I'm sure you guys have heard this a billion times, but I think this was well worth. So thank you. I'm trying to remember the name of the person. I believe it was Paul or Michael. Thank you guys for talking me into doing this. Because again, I don't want to be one of those channels that are like, this is the first time hearing, Korn Freak on a Leash. I'm like, no, the fuck it ain't.
Yeah, it's definitely not our first time hearing this. It's our
Yeah.
first time seeing it live, listening to it live like this. And if I can, obviously, as a reaction channel, we want you to like actually watch our reactions. This was a type of performance that just demanded us just like not pausing, just focusing on it, because even if we weren't focusing on it, it like sucks you into where you are focusing on it, even if you don't necessarily like want to be. Because especially with music, we have to pause because of copyright. We have comments we want to make sometimes. This wasn't one of those. And there were multiple times I had to kind of just close my eyes for a quick second to just really like soak it in. So of course we want you to watch us, but because we didn't really have animated crazy reactions, I would say listen to this with your eyes closed, because it just gives you that more like, I don't know, oomph. It's something that you need to just sit in it. No distractions. Close your eyes and just let it overcome you. Because damn.
I think the immersion, and if we would have paused, it would have broke the immersion.
100,000%.
And it wouldn't have given me I don't think it would have been as impactful if I would have just paused it. Because I mean, we're just two people in a room watching the same video that you guys are going to be watching. And it's just sometimes, man, you just need to shut up and listen. And I think that this performance demanded it and deserves it, quite frankly. So copyrights be damned.
Yeah.
You know,
To hell with you.
the hell with you.
The hell out.
But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the recommendations. Thank you for being patient with us. I know that this was something I had to come to grips with about reacting to or not, because again, I don't want to be, you know, fake and be like, I never heard of it. And that first time hearing reactions is kind of what we do. So I didn't think, I wasn't comfortable, but I'm glad we did.
Yeah.
I'm glad we did. I'm glad we had the disclaimer out there like, hey guys, I've heard this. So hope you appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.